Hey, good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution, episode 1343. It is Tuesday. Tuesday is one of those days where I kind of forget that it's Tuesday. I always have to remember, is today Tuesday? Tuesday. Although many days are like that. Happy Tuesday. We're back to the grind. I shipped. In fact, let's show you. I'll show you. I hate it when people say on a YouTube on YouTube video, check out this awesome card, and then they don't show it. So I'm going to show you. This was what I took to the post office yesterday. There it is. I got my troll. Tommy's my troll. Troll Tommy. So that was what I sent off to the post office yesterday. A whole bunch of packages. Remember, I started yesterday with 250 orders to ship. Scott, there's your box. Thank you. I appreciate your business. I started yesterday with 250 orders to ship. This morning, after shipping all of that, I wake up this morning to 223 orders to ship. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God, is it ever going to end? Which is a good thing. That's a good problem. It's a good problem. So I'll ship my ass off again today. Black Friday sales were great. You know, I was just thinking about this. I don't know if they were actually, I don't think they were better. I don't think my Black Friday sale was more successful than my October 50% off sale. I think it probably was. I haven't looked at the numbers because my sale went through Monday night last night. And obviously when you run big sales events like this, you're going to get an influx right at the beginning. People are going to go, and then it's kind of and you look at my graph and you're going to see boom, boom. And then yesterday was obviously the lowest of the days. But I ran the sale for what? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days, about 4 complete days. And I think my October sale might have went 3 days. I haven't looked at the numbers, but I think it was I think I did about the same, both in dollars and volume, as I did in the October sale. So it's successful. I didn't have a goal in mind. But I just wanted to see, some inventory move, turn and burn, baby. I've got a lot of stuff to sell. And, you know, I'm at the point where it's like, okay, I can withstand a 50% off sale on this inventory. Yesterday was my Cyber Monday sales were a little less than what I expected. Maybe more. I shouldn't say a little less. They were kind of weak, but still okay. Now, it was also the 4th day, and it's Monday. And traditionally, those are, you know, I think most people that were going to take advantage, I don't know if I even advertised it or pushed it. I was going to send out a newsletter at one point yesterday morning, and I'm like, I'll do that after I get these orders shipped. And then I just forgot. And then it's like 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and I'm like, well, there's only a few hours. People might not, if they open it up at 8 o'clock tonight, they're going to be disappointed. So I decided not to send a newsletter out. I should have been, next time I run a 50% off sale that extends more than just 1 or 2 days, I'll have to keep that in mind because on that last day, it's just kind of out of sight, out of mind. Also, when you run sales events like this, the day after, so I'm expecting a really low sales day throughout today before my auctions tonight. So I'm really happy that I timed it out the way I did and ended at Monday night as opposed to Sunday night, because otherwise my Monday sales would have been atrocious. And likewise, if I didn't have auctions tonight, I expect my buy it now sales today to be atrocious. We're talking 99centcards.com. Oops, I need to edit this because the Black Friday sales event is no longer buy 7 or more. So we're going to get this launched and save 25% off at checkout. All right. So let's save that. There we go. Still had my old one up. All right, 99centcards.com. I'll have my auctions tonight because not only is it the day after a long sales event, 50% off, but it's also those 4 days. I wasn't adding buy it now inventory. I had planned on adding some buy it now inventory stuff that I didn't care would sell for half price. Price it at $1.75. Stuff like Allen and Ginter dogs. So stuff like that I didn't get a chance to. So I wasn't adding new inventory on top of running a big sales event. So when your sales event ends, it's just nothing, a bunch of nothingness. So I expect my sales today to be just absolutely atrocious. And hopefully tonight my auctions will save me. We'll be streaming live at 7 p.m. tonight to count down the auctions. Some good auctions ending tonight. New auctions will start every 60 seconds. I've got over 300, or maybe not quite 300, about 300 vintage football and baseball cards now at auction, 99centcards.com. Sunday night, I had I listed 111 vintage football, 60s and early 70s football, and sprinkled in some later 70s as well. And last night, vintage baseball, 151 vintage baseball went live. So, and the baseball goes back into the 50s. So 50s into the 70s. So I think it's basically like 1954 to 1974 went live last night for baseball auctions. So check those out, 99centcards.com. I'll also have auctions ending this Wednesday night and this Thursday night. And then I don't think we have any auctions ending Friday, Saturday. And then Sunday we'll have the football vintage. So there you go. So I think there's over 600 now auctions running right now. So I'm trying to get that number to 1,000. I want to get 1,000 auctions running at a time. We're over 600 at this point. So check those out, 99centcards.com. eBay is my favorite platform, hobby related. Now, is eBay a hobby platform? No, but it's very vital within the hobby. John says title is clickbait. So eBay is an essential platform within the hobby, not necessarily a hobby platform, but one platform that is strictly for the hobby is a little site called Trading Card Database. We're going to talk about Trading Card Database. I'm going to show you, if you're not familiar with TCDB, and every time I say that, I want to say TCBY. Put some sprinkles on my TCBY. So we're going to talk about TCDB. I'm going to show you, if you're not familiar with Trading Card Database, and I'm a rookie when it comes to, I've been on Trading Card Database for several years, but it's just been like petering. I've been tinkering on it. Now, probably now I'm utilizing it more than ever. And I'm trying to log. Sometimes I only log 1 or 2 cards. I think yesterday I logged one Dylan Cease card yesterday, but the day before I got, a stack of Cubs logged, and I'm going to have to run into the other room because I left. Oh, wait, I have these cards. Whole bunch of Cubs cards here that I can get logged from recent pickups. So Trading Card Database, I think it's an awesome platform. I think it might be the best platform for hobbyists, for collectors. And we'll talk about why. And I'll show you. We'll do a little screen share. We'll add some cards to my TCDB collection. I've got to go grocery shopping today because I am feeling now. I know that processed food and sugar is like terrible for us. Because I've been, for the last 6 months, 7 months now, I've been, I really cut out sugars and a lot of carbs, processed foods. Now I didn't cut them out completely, but I'm eating a lot more fresh stuff and less processed foods. But over Thanksgiving, we eat a lot of sodium and sugar, and it trickled into yesterday. We were out of leftovers, out of food in the kitchen, and so I resorted to eating junk yesterday. And I could have went and gone to the grocery store, but I didn't. I chose to eat garbage, and I felt it like all day. I just feel like crap. I know it's from what I've been consuming over the last few days. Yeah, John's bread, cheese, pasta. I've eaten so much bread and cheese and sugar over the last 3-4 days. And so now today I need to cleanse. I need to drink more water today. I need to eat some celery or something. I don't know, but I've gotta eat some good shit today. Give me some bananas. So I need to go grocery shopping today. We've committed to Aldi, by the way. So red light, I don't know, is red light 34 here? I don't know. Has he popped in lately? I don't know. I haven't seen him. But he created some workarounds for the carts, little keychains. So I'm gonna make a run to Aldi and get some groceries. We've committed to Aldi, which Aldi's a great store. Like, it doesn't have everything that we want, but it's got a lot and it's so much cheaper. So I'm gonna hit up Aldi. There's red light 34. I'm gonna use your Aldi workaround today for my cart. And I think one of the main reasons I'm committed to Aldi is they have these crackers and rye bread crackers. Oh my God, they're fucking amazing. They are amazing. And so that's part of it. And they have a good produce section. I don't remember, and I've talked about Aldi before, but I don't remember Aldi having this good of a produce section. Anyway, I'm going to Aldi today. What else is going on? Hey, I bought this past weekend. I bought 7 monster boxes of quarter cards, dime cards from my dealer Jeff. Great dealer. I'm bummed he won't be set up at the next Madison Card Show in December. Hopefully he'll be back in January. And I'm kind of bummed because I want to buy more bulk from him. He texted me. I was out doing my rounds during the show, and Jeff texted me, and he says, "Hey, do you want to buy all of my baseball boxes?" He didn't want to take them back. And he's like, "I've got 7 of them, $400. And so I went, I checked it out, and I flipped through some of the boxes, and I'm running the numbers, and I'm like, okay, they're going to be jam full. And they are. They were completely jam-packed. And I'm like, okay, so 3,200 count box, let's say 2,000, because some were sleeved, some are the modern little thicker stock cards. So let's just assume 2,000 cards per box. Numbers run 2.5, 3 cents per card. Okay, perfect. Because I know I can move some of these at a dime. I know I can move a lot of these, and these are going to be good quarter boxes for my show this Saturday. I'll be in St. Charles at the Kane County Fairgrounds. So I'll have a lot of new quarter box, really good stuff that I would take, that I would pull myself out of a quarter box. But I've got so much of it. I paid 2-3 cents. I'll, pass along the value, and you get them for a quarter. So, I was going through, and I think I still have 2 boxes left to go through. But I was going through a couple of the boxes last night, kind of sorting through, and I didn't expect, I thought maybe I'd have 100 cards out of, 14,000, 15, let's just say 15,000 cards total. I thought maybe 100, 200 cards would go to eBay. Probably 2,000, if not more. I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of cards that will be, many of them will be auctioned. A lot of them will be buy it now. So I've got plenty of good stuff. Like, this is good liquid inventory. What I really like, and it's the perfect mix of bulk, because it's not fluff. Like, there's very little fluff in these boxes. And what I mean by fluff is, and I have a lot, like some of my bargain boxes are down to fluff, where it's 2024 Topps rookie, or actually not, that wouldn't even be 2022 Topps rookie cards, rated rookies from 2021. Like, just like, okay, these like Christian Pache and Aristides Aquino stuff. Like, okay, this is now bulked out. This is all like Hall of Famers, top prospects, Mookie Betts, Ronald Acuna, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., like all that stuff. I'm like, this is amazing. It's much better than when I was just flipping through. I'm like, yeah, I can probably make this work. I'm glad I did, because it was a hell of a good deal. So look out for those. I want to get through. I actually have a small box. I've got to get auctions listed for tonight. And then maybe Wednesday night, tomorrow night's auctions, I'll have some of that stuff. And I expect most of it to sell for 99 cents at auction. So otherwise, for buy it now, some could probably go for, $3. But it'll be $1.75 free shipping. If I list it, buy it now. A ton of Bo Jackson, Ken Griffey Jr., Trout, all that stuff was in there. And so this was a great pickup. I wasn't buying, but these are the types of deals that you don't want to buy. Like, even if you're not buying, like, no, I'm not buying, I've got enough. Like, these are the deals you can't pass up. Like, this is why I say always be buying. Does that mean I have to go to a card show and I have to buy? No. But if it's easy money, you have to buy. So I'll make that $400 back pretty easily. And it's, I'm not going to make that 400. This is not the type of, it's not like a collection where it's $2,000 and I want to recoup the money, or $10,000 where you want to start recouping the money. It's $400. I can sit on it for a little bit. But what I did learn, or not learn, but what I did realize as I'm going through these boxes last night was, as I'm sorting and cherry picking these cards out, all the cards have a purpose. And I need to be more aggressive in moving my inventory. And what I mean by that is, in the past, I would look at this and I'd be like, oh, these are all great cards. I don't want to just sell them at 99-cent auctions or put them in quarter boxes. So what do? What did I do? I looked through them. I picked the best cards out. I put the rest on a shelf and forgot about them. Where it's basically just putting money, investing money in a sock in your sock drawer, as opposed to actually investing it, setting it aside and saving it for a rainy day, as opposed to letting that money work for you. So I've got to let my cards work for me. And turn and burn. So that was a great pickup. I'm glad he reached out. I'm glad that it was as good as it was. So that was a good purchase on Saturday at the Madison Card Show, which the next show is Saturday, December 28th, Sheraton Hotel, John Nolan Drive. Looking forward to having some of the first-time dealers back again. I'm looking forward to going through that vintage bargain box that one of the first timers brought a few over. He had some great stuff. He had some of my favorite types of cards from a PC standpoint, from my Cubs standpoint. Beat up tobacco cards, 1s and 2s, baby. That's what I want. So he had some of that. He actually did have a Cub, but I wasn't buying for my PC. So although I did pick up, I think I picked up some Cubs out of the bargain. I did, because I've got some here that I logged. I picked up a few Cubs out of the bargain boxes. So I guess I shouldn't say I wasn't buying for my PC. 50 cents for that. Dylan Cease to the collection. Found another. Actually, there was a Dylan Cease that I didn't have that was in the bargain boxes. So So that's what I had. We're going to talk trading card database today. I'm going to show it off. Probably most, if not all of you, are familiar with TCDB. But for those that may not be, I think it's an awesome platform. I think it's one of the best platforms, if not the best platform for collectors. I strictly use it for my collection. I don't use it for my business. So it's strictly a hobby for me on TCDB. It's where I log my Cubs cards and my Dylan Cease collection. So I love it from that standpoint. George is here, and he's probably off to bed. So we're in standard time now. So it's an hour later than daylight time. So George is going to be sleeping, taking a little snooze. Peter is here. Good morning. It's not the perfect platform, but it's really serviceable. I think that's a good way to put it. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. But TCDB is a great platform. Hey, Sal, what's up? Good morning. Cyber Monday sales a little slow, but that's to be, even if it wasn't Cyber Monday, my sale was running through, like, say it was a normal weekend in July, and I ran a 4-day 50% off sale. The sales were as expected based on like a percentage of where, I probably did a third in sales of what I did Friday. And that's to be expected because Friday was the first full day of my 50% off sale. So all in all, I would say it was as expected. It maybe fell short a little bit just based on my October 50% off sale, but all in all, I was happy. I've moved a ton of inventory. I guess I can go look and we can see what my sales yesterday was. What, the second? Let's see. So we started this there, 12:02. Come on, there we go. We'll just do that. Okay. So let's generate that report and see what I did in sales. 1227. So I did 1,227 over the 4 days, which actually falls a little short. I think I did 1,300 and some change. So I sold about 100 less cards over the 4-day Black Friday weekend than I did in the October, which I think was a 3-day sale in October where I ran 50% off. So from a volume standpoint, a little less. And I would expect the total sales dollars were probably less as well over Black Friday. But again, I've had some good, I've had, a decent run here. And November was a little, if we look at last month, since we can generate that now. So for the month of December, or for the month of November, my net sales were down 25% over October, which I was kind of expecting that. And my quantity was down 12%. So, but if we want to compare it to 2023, and my November this year was 85% higher than November 2023. And that's in sales dollars. And my quantity sold was up 28% over November 2023. And then if we take a look at this year compared to last year, my net sales dollars are up 44% over a year ago, and my quantity is up 7.5%. So all in all, things are going in the right direction. Auctions are really putting a nice little boost. Kind of ripped that Band-Aid off, and now it's like full speed ahead on auctions, and want to utilize that in turn and burn. I've got a lot of inventory. I'm learning a lot of my inventory that I thought was like, oh, it's a $2 card, is not a $2 card. It's a $40 card. And I'm learning a lot of my cards that I thought were $5 cards, 99 cents at auction. So, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Scott is here. What's going on from the left side of America? What's going on, Scott? Good morning. Merle is here. Good morning. And if I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Was that Chevy Chase? I think so. Philly Joe, what's happening? Good morning. Todd is here. Good morning. Thanks for the great deals. Love your 50% off sale. And I love you buying from my eBay store. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Merle says, Scott, there's your box crushing everyone else's orders. Right. Dave, what's up? BPC in the house. He's in Bush, Vegas. Tiger 727 in the house. Good morning. By the way, Dave, I got to ask, are you going to make a pit stop in St. Charles this Saturday for the Kane County Fairground show? It's probably right on your way. Let's see. I'm trying to remember how you would get to Club 400. I don't know if when I lived in Macomb, I don't think Club 400 existed yet when I was in Macomb. Maybe it had just started, but so I always come down from Wisconsin. I'm trying to think, what's your route to Club 400? But the Kane County Fairgrounds it's super easy, and especially it's super easy to get from there to Club 400 because it's on Randall Road. So it is, right? Yes. I think it's on Randall Road. So you just stop off at the Kane County Fairgrounds, go north on Randall Road all the way into Lake in the Hills. A lot of stoplights though. Where we at? David, what's up? Good morning. He likes the 50% off sale. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Cooter's here. Good morning. Hopefully my cards weren't the ones being crushed under that box or creased under that box. Dan, what's happening? Good morning. Good evening to you. John says the title is clickbait. John says, how can I get TCDB to buy me a thermal printer? You could ask. They'll probably say no. You could always ask. Does TCDB have my Desert Storm cards listed? They might. Gundy 98, good morning. John says, processed food is horrible. I have fallen off that wagon the last year, and it shows. Bread, cheese, pasta are the devil. Yes. But so good. That's also what I learned. There has to be in American food, all the preservatives and chemicals they put in our food. It's like the tobacco industry. It's so good and we crave more. It's like drugs in our food. It's like, I need more licorice. I need more M&Ms. It's so good. Sugar is the devil. John says, I need to get back to eating oatmeal with raisins or bananas. Fills you up and does no harm. Yes. Bananas. And that's one thing that when I really committed to eating healthier back in May, I didn't realize how some of the healthy food actually fills you up. And it's like, yeah, I drink my mushroom coffee, have a banana, and then I'll have lunch. And then it's like, oh, it's 7:00. I didn't eat anything. I haven't eaten anything since noon. Maybe I should eat something, which I know that's also, you can't starve yourself, but at the same time, you're full and it's not like you're snacking, which is snacking bad. Red light is here. What's going on? Good morning. Cooter says TCDB is definitely the best platform for collectors. I have received over 1,200 cards in trades that I didn't have to buy at 99-cent free shipping. Sorry, Bo. Well, hey, if you take advantage of the 50% off sale, you could get them for 50 cents per card. Tiger727 says TCDB is a great site. Built up my collection big time via trades. Also great for tracking your collection. It's time consuming to enter cards, but still really enjoy the site. It's therapeutic. Entering cards on trading card database is actually more therapeutic for me than sorting cards. And I think it's probably a mindset because sorting cards typically means it's a part. I love my job. I love what I do, but it's still like I have to do it. Like even though if you love something, but you have to do it, there's still that mindset. It's still work. Like it pays the bills. Like there's a little stress behind it too. But with TCDB, it's strictly my PC, and I'm not utilizing the platform to sell cards or anything. It's just I'm logging my collection. And I've never done I don't think I've done any trades. I've posted when I was actually actively trading, I think I posted on the forums. I don't know. I might have is there like a trader ranking? Where it shows you how many trades you've done. I guess we could probably, let's add this and then add this tab. All right. Are we good? Let's minimize me. All right. So let's go into my profile. There's some of my friends. So I've got 9,852 cards in my collection. I collect Chicago Cubs. There's a surprise. So feedback, 0. So apparently I haven't done, completed transactions. So there you go. So I have not completed any transactions on Trading Card Database. So I thought I did 1 or 2 way back, 5 years ago, but I guess not. Or it's been weeded out of the site. Where are we at? Mikey says, I'm looking for bulk around $200. I can give you some junk for $200, but you probably wouldn't want my junk. Mark, what's going on? Good morning. Great point about investing in the cards and realize they can't sit. Someone told me a long time ago, not every deal is a good deal if you can't get to selling it. That's a really good point. Yeah. Like if I said how great this deal Saturday was at the Madison Card Show, $400. Small deal for the most part. I could let it sit, and I've done this before. I've let $1,000 deals just sit, and that adds up over time. $400 here, $1,000 there, and when there's no revenue coming in from those deals, was it a deal? You don't make any money until you actually sell the items. So that's, you got to turn and burn, baby. You got to turn and burn. Mr. Archer, good morning. Dan says everyone should put their TCDB name. There you go. That's a good idea. Mine is, surprise, surprise, 1 million Cubs, all spelled out. There's Dan's, Skrizina 23. I think I pronounced your name correctly. I can get Skrizina, but I can get Louis Tiant, but I can't get Alkaline. What else have I mispronounced? What haven't I mispronounced, I guess, is the better question. Mr. Archer loves TCDB. I've learned so much from the site as I work on my never-ending Cubs collection. I hear you, man. Mr. Archer on TCDB. Are we friends on the Trading Card Database? You can have, where's my profile? Manage. Oh, I've got some pending requests. So I'm going to cling. We are now friends. Diego, where's Diego been? We'll accept. Bar fan from Canada. You are now a friend. All right. How can we add friends or find friends? Friends, more, manage. Nope. Huh. I don't know. Profile. All right. I can't figure it out. There's Merle. So since I can't figure it out, if you know how to do friends, add me, 1 million Cubs, all spelled out. There's Donovan's Truman. There you go. I don't know if that's his TCDB name or if that's just a random comment. Dave says I go across 88 and exit towards Rockford and then across. I go across 88. I'm trying to figure out what direction that is. Here. I wonder if it's is that like what GPS is? Macomb to Lake in the Hills. Directions. Here, let's pop this up. Share this tab. Oh, that's Macomb, Michigan. We don't want Macomb, Michigan. We want Macomb, Illinois. So I'm assuming, okay. So is this the way you go? Oh, 88 and then to Rockford. Oh, and then do you take 90? Oh, so this is perfect. All right. So you would have to. Oh, that's the Huntley exit. Okay, so instead of taking the Huntley exit, take the next exit. Oh, it's not 72. So go down to Randall Road, which it's like 2 miles further, or maybe 3 or 4. So take Randall Road, and then it's down Randall Road. Where in the hell is it? There it is. There it is. So it's like 5 miles. And then to go to Club 400. So I wonder if it's, yeah, that'd still probably be the quickest way, unless you took 20. Oh, I bet if you take 20, I'd take 90 all the way down to Randall Road and then go down. Because there's probably a lot of stoplights and towns that you have to go through on Route 20. And then go down to wherever. There it is, right next to Costco. So there you go. Tiger727 says, completely agree. It's therapeutic. Yes, that info is available. Cooter says, I've been traveling with the Giants binder and entering cards into TCDB in the hotel at night. Love it. Love it. Dan says $200. Bo said $200 for his junk. Place it in the white envelope and put it on the desk. Rollo. Tiger727 says, Tiger727 is my TCDB name and profile. Brian is here. Good morning. Hey, how was the first day on the new job? Orlando, what's going on? John says, look for me on TCDB. Bo is now a GeoGuessr channel. Yeah. I downloaded was it GeoGuessing? I downloaded a GeoGuessr. I'm pretty good in America. When it's worldwide, I am not very good. But I'm pretty good in the United States with GeoGuessing. Tiger727 just sent a friend request. I have to go. We'll see you later. Hey, you too. All right, let's bring up trading card database. Let's see. Andy Mack is not really on TCDB. All right, so let's go to more. Oh, it's not showing up. All right, so this is trading card database. Again, I think it's, for a collector, it is probably the best platform for collectors. And I just love it because it's a great way. Now, I've never traded on it, but it's a great way to trade. If you're building a set or if you're a team collector, it is a great platform to meet other collectors. There's forums. Where's the homepage at? How can I just click on this? So this is the homepage of Trading Card Database. Over here, it's got stats. This is all the cards. There's over 23 million cards listed. Over 6 million have images, 456,000 sets in the Trading Card Database. They've got random shit. They've got forums. I haven't been in the forums in a while, but it's basically like any other forum. There's a buy, sell, trade where you can buy, sell, and trade in the forums. Meet like-minded collectors. So there's so much you can do. There's card shows. Do I have my card show on here? If not, we better put this on. We don't. What the hell am I doing? Oh my God. So we need to add a show. Madison Card Show. 12. Is it 28? Yeah, 28, 2024. 9 a.m. 9 bells to 3 p.m. 3 bells. All right, repeat. No, we're not going to repeat because it varies. Times to repeat 0. Repeat, no. Location, Sheraton Hotel. Oh, is it 706? Gosh, dang it. Now I got to Google it. I think it's 706. John Nolan Drive. It is. All right. So where are we at? Oh, the screen, 706. John Nolan Drive. Madison, Wisconsin. And the zip there is 53713. All right. Country. That's easy. I know that one. Don't have to look that up. Web address that I don't update. Free admission. 140 dealer tables. All right, perfect. Now let's go see if it updated. Oh, it probably has to go through. All right, so there we go. So we got that. Need to add that to my list of getting things updated. All right, so yeah, this is the homepage. I'm gonna go over here. Unicorn Cupcake is here. Good morning. Knackley Collectibles. Good morning. Got some good deals from you on the Black Friday sale. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. John is thinking about shutting down my eBay store. Can't compete with state-sponsored sellers. Well, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. All right, so here's TCDB. So I'm going to go into, like, this is what I use it for. Like, I just use it for my collection. You see I have 9,852 total cards, mostly baseball, even the multi-sporter or baseball. So you can look at your stats. You can, and see, I'm a geek when it comes to databases and spreadsheets. So this is why I was talking about Total Wine the other day. Look at what pops up in an ad over here. So you can look at by price. I don't even care about price. Most of the prices aren't even accurate or listed on your cards that I've noticed. Names, teams, sets, years, brands. So names and teams are typically what I'm looking up. So we can go to top names. So these are the cards that I have the most of. This is not unique. This is total cards logged from my collection into Trading Card Database. 823 Ernie Banks. That's not all of them. I've only logged 9,852 cards out of 1 million plus. So I'm missing quite a few cards. Dylan Cease, Ethan Roberts, Javi Baez, Sandberg. So then we can go click into Ernie Banks. So here's my uniques. I've got 329 Ernie Banks cards. There are 6,294 unique Ernie Banks cards in existence. So I have 5.2% of the Ernie Banks run so far listed, logged. And then my second favorite part is you can see your ranking among other collectors. So currently, with what I have logged, I am 7th among Ernie Banks collectors on Trading Card Database with 329. Now, I have more than 329 Ernie Banks cards in my collection. I just have to go through and find them. I'm pretty sure I don't have 2,879 unique Ernie Banks cards, but I probably fall somewhere in the 5 to 7. I'm probably somewhere between 2nd and 4th because I'm sure I have more than 500, maybe close to 6, 7, maybe even 800. So I've just got to go through and find them and log them. So that's fun. That's Ernie Banks. Dylan Cease. I am number 1 on the Dylan Cease. I have 128. I've got a higher percent of Ernie Banks's card run that I do Dylan Cease. 128 out of 3,000 Dylan Cease cards. I am ranked number 1 on the Dylan Cease collection with 128 unique cards. There is a familiar face, familiar name. Zach is in 7th with 80 Dylan Cease cards. So there you go. So that's what I like. You can drill it down to teams. So here's what I have. What I really like about TCDB when it comes to teams is even though it shows I have 266 Iowa Cubs, those are funneled into the Chicago Cubs. So those show up as in your rankings as Chicago Cubs cards since it's a minor league team. So I have 3,828 unique Cubs cards currently logged. According to Trading Card Database, there are 227,154 Cubs unique cards since 1887. That is an inaccurate number. There's actually more than that. Just not everything is on Trading Card Database. That's 1.7% of the run. And then you can look at your ranking. So currently with what I have logged, I've logged about 10,000 of my million plus cards, Cubs cards. I rank currently 161st among collectors. The top person is CDs for me, 23,072 unique Cubs cards. Let's see if we recognize any names that are ahead of me. I know Glass Nichols. He's number 40th. He's in one of my Cubs chats. Let's see. Vonnegut 37. I think I know him. Let's see. Any other names? Oh, there's a familiar name. Krimpitz. I know that guy. He's 75th. And me, all the way down at 161st. Alan Bundy. I'm coming for you. In fact, let's beat Alan Bundy right now. So I've got a Darwin Barney. Oh, that's a refractor. Darwin Barney. So here's how I log. And if you're watching and like, Bo, that's totally inefficient. Here's a better way to do it. You can absolutely do that. So where's Zach at? This is like right up Zach's wheelhouse, and he's not even in the chat today. This is disappointing. Brian says first day was great. Still a lot of construction, but we open in 11 days. Oh, I didn't even realize you weren't open. I've seen billboards. I thought it was already open. That's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna enter this Darwin Barney card, 2011. So this is basically how I add cards to. So I'll type in a name. So I try to do either the same set or the same player, so I'm not constantly typing new names. The filters, I'm so fortunate that I figured this out. Filters are awesome. This is new, where you can actually just type in instead of scrolling through. So we're going to type in 92 on Darwin Barney, and this is what I'm looking for. This is the refractor numbered to 549. And I could probably do like a Control F, but as you can see, I'm stubborn. And how come 549 is not even on here? Unless I missed it. 549. There it is. I just missed it. So there you go. 549. So we're going to get this entered. Boom. Alan Bundy. We are now tied. All right. Now I've got can you see this? There you go. This is T206 that I picked up at the Dallas Card Show last month. Johnny Kling. I don't think I've entered this in my collection yet. Piedmont back. So we got Johnny Kling. So with tobacco cards, obviously they're not numbered, so I don't use the filters. So I'll go through, and here it is. So we were looking for the Piedmont back, and there it is. Piedmont 150. That's what we want. And boom, we've got Johnny Kling entered. So now take that. Here's a Moises Ballesteros wild card numbered out of 2. So I just type in Moises Ballesteros. Do I have something where I can do no, these are all like singles. So we're going to look up wild. Oh, shit. Let's see. So this one I am going to, doesn't have a number, but it's from 2023. So this is like, I like this to where you can like, oh, I don't want to filter it by number because I don't know the number. So I can filter it by year. So I'm going to click. So he's got a lot of cards in 2023, 10 pages worth. Okay. So it's wild card. This is a 5-card draw. So 5-card draw. And this is the, when you get to Leaf, I hate logging Leaf. I hate logging wild card because there's just so many variations and colors. Leaf, half of them don't even have the actual serial number. So it's not on that page. And apparently it's not on that page. So I thought it was 5-card draw, but apparently it's not. This actually might not even be in Trading Card Database. So this is the downside of Trading Card Database. So I think it's pretty cool. You can do, I don't even know where you go to do like trades, but you could go into, let's go to see my friends profile. Friends. Where's Cooter? Is this Cooter's got 2 of them. 2 profiles. Where are we at? Leo Chang says it's much easier when entering cards are in set order. Absolutely. My Cubs are not sorted, so and usually when I'm picking cards up, it's just all random. So I know. That dude from Duryea, what's up? He's got a fat finger this morning. Good morning. JG's in the house. Good morning. So let's Cooter is out of the office due to competing obligations. He's unable to trade at this time. So here's what Cooter's collecting. He's got 9,723 cards in his collection. He's collecting a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see if there's trade matching. This is pretty cool. Oh, he's not accepting trades so it's not even going to show his stuff. Okay. Well, let's go to another friend. Who's a Cubs fan? Stan. Let's see if we have, since I have Cubs, and this is just, now I'm not going to trade. Well, I might have duplicates, so I would be interested in trading. Well, he's currently taking a trade break, but he's a Cubs fan. Let's see if trade matching. Oh, he's not. All right. Who is accepting trades? All right. Diego. Let's see if Diego's accepting trades. And let's see if there's trade matching on his. Trade matching. Oh, he doesn't have anything on his want list. So you have to have something on. Okay, let's go see. I know Zach has trade matching on. Oh, yeah, Vonnegut 37. I do know Vonnegut 37. Here's Zach. All right. He's got 99,248 cards in his collection. Holy moly. Logged. Trade matching. Oh, Zach's not accepting trade proposals. All right. So this is all right. Let's see if Vonnegut is. Trade matching. This member is not currently. All right. So chances are you're not going to be able to find anything. Is Dan trade matching? We don't have anything on each other's. I don't have a want list. So if it works properly, that's a great tool. But at least for my list, it's not working. So yeah, trading card database, really cool. I love it just from an inventory. It's not really, and sometimes this happens. This is annoying. It's not really inventory management, as it is just kind of, I guess it's organizing it in the back end. But it's not like these cards, when I log them, they go in the cabinet behind me and they're not organized. So they're organized in trading card database, but it's like, oh, you want the Moises Ballesteros wild card. I got to go find it. So I need to, that's organization is like my biggest, struggle. So, Brian is on TCDB. TCDB. He is Offbeat All Stars on Trading Card Database. Unicorn Cupcake says, can't believe they don't automatically opt you into trade matching. Yeah, I am surprised by that. Got to take the kid to school and head to the old salt mines. Have a good day. I'm going to wrap things up as well. Don't forget, tonight is eBay Auctions Live. Tonight, 7 p.m., we'll stream live right here on YouTube. We'll count down the auctions. Check it out, 99centcards.com. I've got auctions running, ending tonight, tomorrow night, and Thursday night before a break until Sunday. I've got almost 300 vintage baseball and football cards at auction right now. Vintage football went live on Sunday night. Vintage baseball went live last night. Baseball goes all the way back into the 50s. Football goes back into the 60s. And we've got a nice little mishmash, a little potpourri of eBay auctions that will be going live tonight. And I'll try to get auctions going every night this week. So check all that stuff out, 99centcards.com. The Black Friday sale is over, but you can still save 25% when you buy 7 or more cards at regular price. So check that out as well. 99centcards.com. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful Tuesday. We'll see you back here in 11 hours tonight for eBay Auctions Live. See you then.